Hello, everyone. It's Dr. Mike, and we're back here again for another Cracking the Code tip. Now, this is one that I think is the most profound we've done thus far, and one I urge you, if you're a medical exercise professional, pay attention to. Why your MET practice isn't growing. 5 business mistakes MedX Pro make. Now, folks, I've seen this in 31 years. We've seen this one over and over and over again. So please take notes and pay attention. Let's go through these. Number one, you don't have a defined scope of practice. When I say defined scope of practice, yes, the medical exercise training scope of practice, but also you haven't defined what types of clients you're seeing in your practice. You'll see anybody that's coming in that can utilize exercise, which is great in the beginning. But eventually, folks, you have to get clarity on the types of clients you want to work with, the types of services you want to work with, and having a hodgepodge of everything. Yes, you get money in the door, but you always have chaos and confusion with regard to what direction you're going in. Start with everybody coming in, but gradually nail down your specialty areas and your scopes so that now you have a well-defined practice. Folks, clarity is the most important thing to success. Number two, you're pricing your services on emotion, not data. You price your services based on, well, the clients can tolerate this amount of money, or the competitor down the street is charging this, so I'm going to charge that. Look at the data from the standpoint of what you're seeing in the region, and then also what it costs you to deliver the services. Number three, you're operating without practice management systems. Folks, this is one I see all the time. You're doing this out of the seat of your pants. You're literally doing everything for your business off your cell phone or your iPad or your laptop, which is great in the beginning, but eventually you have to have systems in place that are automated. Systems for documentation, communication, operations, scheduling, billing, staffing, medical relationships. You have to have systems in place. Or what you're going to do is just run around seeing the same clients over and over, and you're always chasing clients instead of building a business. Number three, you are marketing your hiding. Like, I don't have time for marketing. I got enough clients. I'm full. Yeah, okay. Those clients are going to go on vacation. They're going to move to Cleveland. Something's going to happen. They may have an illness or an injury. So I guarantee you, you need to have a marketing system in place and stop hiding. Especially you're hiding when it comes to talking to doctors, therapists, or chiropractors. It's amazing how I'll talk to an MES and they'll say, yeah, I get referrals from a physician. Well, when was the last time you got a referral? Well, maybe 4 or 5 months ago. How many people did he send or she send? One. Folks, that's a medical friendship. That's not a medical referral relationship. That's a medical friendship, which is great, but medical friendships become medical referral relationships. And lastly, you don't know your numbers. Your number is how much it costs you based on your expenses to deliver a service to a client. So you take all of your expenses for the month and you total them up, and then you look at the number of client sessions you have, and you just simply do the division. And you want to know that number because when you start discounting your prices, you start lowering your prices to compete with the guy or girl down the street. If you're making less money than it costs you to deliver the service, that's a problem, folks. Or if you're only making $2 or $3, that's why at the end of the month you're scrambling, trying to call clients and get them in the door, trying to see clients at midnight because that's the only time they can see you. You got to know your numbers. So with that said, please join us for our Cracking the Code webinar series. It meets on Fridays at noon Eastern. We're going to give you practice building tips like the ones we just talked about in more depth. And please join us. Go over to crackingthecode.net. Get registered for our Friday session. It's free. And you'll also be able to find the recordings of previous sessions there. And please don't forget about our new course, Essentials of Medical Exercise Business. This is for the individual who has great medical exercise training skills. You can train any client with any condition, but you're a little shaky on the business. It's not taking off the way you want it. You're finding that you've got some holes with marketing or systems, or you're not getting referrals from the medical community. This is what this course is all about. So please, if you would, go over to crackingthecode.net. Make sure you get registered for our practice building tips program that comes up on Friday at noon. Crackingthecode.net. We'll see you on Friday.